What's up, my Blazeites? It's me, Blazeix, and welcome back to Blazeix Reacts. Today, we're gonna be reacting to Danny Phantom, Exploring the Ghost Zone, and beyond. Without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Wanna go check out the InkTan channel? The link will be down below. Wanna go check out the original video itself? Above. I gotta go check it out. Let's jump right in. Without further ado, Blazeix Reacts. Let's blaze in action.
Good evening, extranet and multi-dimensional travelers. Welcome back to And Beyond, where we plunge into the void and explore our ever-expanding multiverse. I am your host, the R300, Orion IT Systems Model V05. But you can call me Horus. Normally, we explore various aspects of our own dimension, UNA 0001, but today, we'll be breaking dimensional bounds and exploring the ethereal anomaly known as the Ghost Zone. Please keep on
for 5 years later, getting us ready for that.
Any unauthorized recording equipment. That's against the rules.
Wait, didn't they say something that 5 years later would come out after Christmas? Did I miss the upload for that?
Welcome to the Ghost Zone, an anomalous pocket dimension latched to the Earth variant 04-930 of Dimension Fantamo 43. Throughout all the infinite universes and alternate timelines that complement them, there is only one Ghost Zone. With its only bounds being the limits of the dimension itself, the Ghost Zone both does and does not exist at every feasible and non-feasible point in time. Meaning, no matter where or when you are in the Ghost Zone, you are everywhere and every when, because it all exists at once. Well, not existing. This may seem confusing, and that's because it is. Stuck between multiple planes of existence, all with vastly different laws of physics and time that may or may not contradict each other, it seems to have no laws of its own. Just a giant melting pot of metaphysical energy.
No physics, because,
like every other dimension, Fantano houses various universes, but 04-930 in particular is the anchor point holding the Ghost Zone in a limbo of existence. This Earth variant is the only known point in all of its dimension that has natural occurring portals giving access to the Ghost Zone. It has been noted that attempts to create entrances outside of 04-930 have resulted in multiple failures. Even the greatest minds and most powerful beings are incapable of this individual universe. There is no how or why this realm exists, or the reasoning why this particular Earth acts as its anchor. However, researchers have come up with a theory that during this dimension's Big Bang, when its various universes were forming, two of those universes attempted to occupy the same space at the same time, forcing a metaphysical bond between the two, making them flip sides of the same cosmic coin. The fight for physical existence went to the Earth, but because its immense amount of metaphysical energy built up in the Ghost Zone, incapable of being destroyed nor converted into physical matter, it kept building up and expanding, over time creating the endless void we see today.
I want to know where they're getting their information from, or they're just coming up with it as they go. Or using information from the show, which is also fine. I'm okay with anything, I just would like to know the information. Where the information is coming from.
The exact nature and composition of this realm has baffled the greatest minds of the multiverse, and driven most who try to comprehend it to insanity. And that's where we meet the man insane enough to crack the code, Dr. Jack Stephen Fenton, a world-renowned scientist, inventor, and first man to prove the Ghost Zone exists, and built the machine that allows the mortals to enter this spiritual realm in a less permanent way. Portals to the Ghost Zone have naturally and randomly occurred throughout this universe's history, but it was the work of Dr. Fenton that gave us the knowledge and resources we have today. Dr. Fenton began his studies at the University of Wisconsin-Madison in 1984, with fellow lab assistant Vladimir Silver Masters and future wife Madison Holly Payne, later married as Maddie Fenton. The first prototype
her name was Payne?
I
guess you could say it was a pain in the butt to change that name.
Scrap from nearby junkyards. The prototype was
pain in the butt not
unsuccessful,
to change the name.
And footage of the accident is now used for public safety announcements.
I'm telling you, Jack, it won't work.
Bogus, V-Man, it totally will. This proto portal is guaranteed to bust open the wall into the ghost dimension.
Why is he looking directly into it? That is his fault.
The failed attempt led to Mr. Masters developing a strange atypical disease coined as ectoacne, which had taken him years to recover from and soiled the friendship between the budding scientists. Years later, a similar accident had unfortunately met his son, Daniel Jonathan Fenton, with a similar casualty, aged 14 at the time of his accident. Both of these accidents has led them to develop ghost-like abilities and sparked a classic rivalry between good and evil. This also led to Dr. Fenton to successfully making the world's first fully functioning ghost portal. From
Is
there,
it because he
Dr. Fenton
made
was
the
able to
first
lead
functioning
expeditions
portal that
exploring
Denny
the
didn't get
ghost,
Acme?
along with harnessing its power to fuel his arsenal of experiments, vehicles, and ghost-related weaponry. His expertise has been used to help prevent planetary destruction
Denny
by
didn't
using
get it.
ghost power to turn the entire Earth intangible, allowing a threat known as the Disasteroid to safely pass through the planet. Without
I would
Jack
love to
Fenton's
see this-
technology, the Earth, as
see
well
if
as
the
the ghost
Disasteroid
zone,
makes
would
a
have been
reappearance.
obliterated. Dr. Fenton has made a living off of his inventions. After proving to the world the existence of ghosts and the genius of his inventions, he has provided special ghost hunting equipment to the law enforcement around the globe, and has continued his research into the unknown with the study of cross-dimensional travel. A research report is pending release from himself and his son Daniel, who is now aged 20. The ghost zone is comprised of a special physics-breaking compound known as ecto-energy. This gooey green plasma can take the form of various states of matter, breach the concepts of reality and time, and even develop sentience. There seems
AKA
to be
the
no
ghost.
limit to the capability of ecto-energy, making it just as dangerous as it is captivating. While generally all intelligent ectoplasmic life from the ghost zone are
Oh, for those who are
classified as,
wondering, this
quote-unquote,
is
ghosts,
they're not technically
there are two
ghosts.
distinct forms of life that can be found in the ghost zone: the natives and the spirits. Much like the environment they hail from, creatures native to the ghost zone are comprised entirely of ecto-energy. These natives have a variety of appearances. Some may appear simply as gelatinous green energy with facial characteristics. Others can have more complex forms, resembling animals some may deem as mythological, as well as the physical embodiment of nightmares. Examples include ghostly dragons, skeletons, living nature, living weather, and even living shadows that have been documented from the ghost zone. The level of intelligence of these natives may also vary, and others have consciousness that can rightfully classify them as intelligent life. It appears the longer a creature has been quote-unquote alive, the more intelligent and powerful it becomes.
That would explain the ones
The
that
majority
they
of all
faces.
categorized ghosts are spirits of deceased humans from this dimension. They typically resemble their natural human appearance when alive, but with glowing retinas. Upon death, a living being has a chance of having their soul caught in the ghost zone during this phase of passing on. Their soul can remain trapped there for any number of years, unable to eat, sleep, or leave. Over time, the ecto-exposure causes them to mutate and evolve, creating unnatural colored skin, pointed ears, and irregular muscle structures. The longer a soul remains there, the more ecto-energy corrupts it, but also rejuvenates its newfound metaphysical form. As the soul bonds with ecto-energy, the ecto-energy can physically manifest organic attributes that complement the soul's previous living body. This new ecto-energy
Which I
body
find that a
allows
bit
the soul to
weird
have a second chance at a
because
somewhat physical existence.
Butch
attributing
Hartman has
common
said that they're
characteristics
not
such as aging,
just
sleeping,
spirits.
and sexual reproduction. However, as both soul and ecto-energy are infinite, there is nothing to stop the ecto-energy corruption. The ecto-energy will continue to evolve these spirits indefinitely, turning them into massively powerful but feral beings.
I love how
On
they use
occasion,
a
some
teacher
beings
as
are
an
granted the
example here,
overwhelming mental
though.
strain of the boundless power they now possess, achieving what some may even classify as godhood. The most notable ghostly deity is known as Clockwork, who watches over the time stream with his observers. And no, he is not a chronosapien. Others have fought against the corruption by using cybernetic body augmentation and enhancements, thinking the inorganic material of themselves can cease the spread of ecto-energy corruption. This proves to only be a temporary solution, as ecto-energy can both manipulate and be manipulated by technology,
Skulker?
as proven by Dr. Fenton.
Skulker looking a little beefy, man. We need to hit the gym together.
Despite its vast nature, the ghost zone actually has a solid topography. As stated before, this realm can be difficult to comprehend and easy to get lost in. However, there are a small amount of individuals that have noticed a pattern in how the rifts twist and turn based on recognizable landmarks known as sanctuaries. These ecto-islands are scattered throughout the ghost zone and new ones pop up all of the time. They begin to manifest whenever a newfound spirit has absorbed
I
enough
forget his
energy
name. I
to
feel
create
so bad for
physical
him.
objects separate from their own body. These sanctuaries are a way for the human mind of the spirit to cope with its own death, typically creating either a familiar, realistic, or fantastical environment themed around an aspect of their previous life, making them lose themselves in their new ghostly persona. Native ghosts also possess this ecto-terraforming ability, and their sanctuaries are created by tribes or small civilizations, allowing them to be much larger and more complex masses of terrain. And in some cases, random terrain can gain sentience and become a living environment. Despite having the energy to do so, many intelligent ghosts will not create a sanctuary, and will instead wander aimlessly through the realm, trying to escape to the physical world, or take up host in natural occurring dimensional pockets throughout the zone, known by many names, such as hideouts, realms, and rooms. They are visually represented by doors. Doors can also represent portals leading back to Earth, but there's a high possibility it won't be the same point you left. These earthly portals don't stay open for very
if it
long,
does, it'll lead
so
you
if you're planning
to
an
the past
expensive
or the
trip to the
future.
Ghost Zone, you'll definitely want an Infinimap handy. The Ghost Zone, a scary place to live in for sure. But thankfully, we were just visiting. Make sure to plunge back into the void sometime and join me on another extra-dimensional exploration. And next time, when you get there, tell them Horace sent you. This is Horace, signing...
Will you be my friend?
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Friend!
I am programmed for observation, not interaction. No. What are you doing? I am not programmed to be my friend.
No! I forget him because he's like
No, thank
used
you.
what?
Friend is
2,
me.
3
Back
times?
up, Quasi-Ghosto.
He's like used for like a couple times here and there, but he never really had like a fight. Which what I find weird about how there are spirits, it's like, yeah, we've seen like certain spirits end up we've seen like certain spirits, like Poindexter. I think that ghost. I think the Ghostly Knight was one, and they died, and they turned into like a powerful ghost. Some of them were powerful ghosts were Technus, Skulker, Overgrowth, and I think what was the Nightmare's name? Oh, great. Now I have to rewatch Danny Phantom. And I have to complete box set so I can watch it. But what I find interesting is that, I forget where Butch said it, but on Butch Hartman's YouTube channel, he actually did say that the ghosts that, and this is a plot hole, considering that he left Nick, but there was a plot hole that the ghosts that are in Danny Phantom are not just, are a different classification of ghosts. Like, when you see ghosts, they are usually the deceased that have not moved on. But he says it's a different meaning behind them being just ghosts. And I don't remember what he said, but I know he definitely said it was a different meaning behind them just being ghosts. I don't know, it's just my two piece. And I do like that they added this, considering that they added Danny in 5 years later. And I also love the instances of the brightest minds. Like, you saw Jimmy. I also wonder why Saitama was there, but whatever. I loved it. I also love that Trigun was there. It's really funny. But anyways, that's the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, add to your favorites, and see more Scorching Hot videos from this channel. Subscribe. I make videos weekly or daily depending on my schedule. Have any requests for reactions whatsoever, leave a link to the video down below. Make sure it's something I'd be interested in, like Mario, Sonic, Ben 10, TMNT, or Pokemon, and I will definitely react to it. Our goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers, so Henry said go and you will get a special video from yours truly. With that being said, I hope you all enjoy. Stay tuned for more videos, and remember, many hearts, never apart. Learn about Blazing Nights. Blazeix, blazing out! Until next time, take care.